I can't believe it. I'm actually quite shocked. I've come back from the pub. I went there laughing about today, but seriously, I cannot believe what's happened to me this afternoon. I got chased through the council building by the chief executive of Thanet District Council, chasing me down the back steps, standing in front of the door to get out of the building and preventing me leaving, shouting at me to give back some documents. I managed to get through into the library, and she followed me into the library shouting that there was a bloke there drinking some beer who spilled it on the floor. He was amazed. And I got outside from the library down to the Thanet Gateway, onto the main road, and I was shaking like a leaf. Imagine a councillor being chased by the chief executive. It's unheard of. But anyway, I got onto the main road. Down the steps of the main council building came the security guard, who actually grabbed a hold of me and said he was going to take me back into the council building. I managed to give him the slip, ran across the road to Hawley Square where my car was parked. I mean, I'm a big fat bald-headed bloke, but he's a large bloke as well. So he was chasing me and huffing and puffing. I was going down the road as fast as I could. And then two committee clerks came out. It was like, I can't believe it. It was like North Korea, not North Down Road. And they were chasing me towards my car, shouting. I couldn't believe it. I hadn't broke the law. I'd not committed a criminal act. I'd not assaulted anybody. I'd not sworn at anybody. All I'd done was take a paper. A confidential paper with my name on it belongs to me. And Thanet District Council, the most senior officer, chased me down the steps, shouted at me, tried to keep me a prisoner. Then the security guard got a hold of me to try to bring me back in the building. Then I got chased by the security officer and two committee clerks. Then I jumped in my car. I drove around Hawley Square to go back home, got onto the main road, and a Thanet council van started chasing me. I'm sure it was a council van. It came from the back by the court onto the main road. And it was up my backside for about 2 miles. I mean, I managed to shake it off at the St. Peter's roundabout. But I cannot believe this is a democratic society. I took a decision that this so-called confidential paper wasn't confidential. I signed to hand it in under duress. Otherwise, I would have never seen it. But what's in this paper is not confidential. I don't know how they came to that conclusion. And this is a democratically elected local authority, and they're chasing people. The most senior officer is chasing people like common criminals and shouting and yelling. Then the security guard is. Then the committee clerks are chasing me. I mean, what's going on here? This is unreal. I've had a drink, I've been to the Indian, I've had a lovely night, I've been talking to some of my mates, and they can't believe it. I'm almost speechless. I had not committed a crime. The council and its officers had no right to restrain, to touch me, to chase me. I mean, I know I'm outspoken, and I know I guess from their perspective, I can be quite challenging, but for goodness sake, they could have let me go with the document, and if there is any action they could have took it at their leisure tomorrow. I mean, this just really speaks volumes about the culture of Thanet Council. Nasty, bullying, secretive, and intimidating. And I'm sure I'm going to get all sorts of legal letters threatening me with court and injunctions and goodness knows what else. But the public interest does need to be served with this rubbish. It's not confidential. There's nothing in these reports that is going to harm the council or harm anyone else. It makes me sick. And, oh, sorry, I've got a curry stain here. You can tell where I've been tonight. But this is unbelievable.